Being on the monthly leaderboard is the highest rank that a player can achieve in TSB. Players have to grind 24/7 to even have a chance of getting on there, and I want to be number one on it. So for the next 100 hours, I will be doing everything I possibly can to get that number one S rank. This means sacrificing my money, time, and health for it. So let's begin. I'll be using an alt for this. It's called subscribe to replays, which you should definitely do. Now, I started an hour late since I ended up falling asleep waiting for the leaderboards to reset, but I didn't let this affect me too much since I still had 99 hours ahead of me. Of course, for most of this challenge, I'd be using Gnos to kill steel. It took quite a while for me to get my first rank, but after 2 hours, I finally reached C class. C class went by pretty fast. 1000th rank. 600. 200. 50. 3. And after 4 hours of kill stealing, I got B class. Oh, and these are the types of things that happen to you when you kill steal with Gnos. I was able to advance through B class really quickly and reached A class. After this point, my rank started increasing pretty fast. A class wasn't as hard to advance through as I thought, but after 6 long hours of grinding kills, I was very close to reaching S rank, which puts me in the top 50 players globally. And finally, S class. However, the grind has just begun, and the next step from here is getting on the leaderboard. I continued farming kills, more determined than ever after reaching S rank. And I might as well tell you this now, but last month, I calculated how much kills you would need for number one on the leaderboard. And well, after dividing the total kills by the amount of hours passed, the result at the time came out to 80 kills per hour. Then something sparked in me. I knew I could do this even if at the time I couldn't even picture myself on the leaderboard. So I kept that thought with me all the way until the leaderboard reset, and where I actually had the time for it. And now, I'm only a few hundred kills away from the leaderboard, and soon after that, I'll end up having number one S rank. Anyways, I decided to switch to Sonic since I could steal kills more easily. The ultimate also guaranteed me some kills. And a few minutes after I switched to Sonic, this happens.
You're on the leaderboard.
Huh?
Oh my God!
And there it is. After 17 hours, I'm on the leaderboard. This leaves me with 1,000 kills away from number one, who currently has 2,600 kills. A lot of the next hours are pretty bland, so let's go ahead a few. It's hour 36 now, and after those 20 hours of grinding, I got myself from number 15 S rank all the way to number 5. I even passed job application. Nice try job application, but you will never be as unemployed as me. My goal of number 1 S rank was getting closer and closer, and I was able to easily progress through the leaderboard by just staying more consistent than anyone else. If I just kept this pace up, I should be able to reach number 1 by around hour 80. Even though I was only farming at around 100 kills an hour, which is probably the slowest of anyone in the leaderboard, no one grinded for as many hours as me. And so that might bring up the question, how do I sleep? You might remember how I said I'll be sacrificing my money as well as time and health. Well, I decided to hire my friend to grind for me while I'm sleeping. This way, my kills would be increasing 24/7, which would eventually wear down the competition. Now I know what you're thinking. Isn't this against the rules? Well, no. While it is discouraged, a lot of top players like Keem have done this without any accountability. So I hope you don't find that as ruining the challenge or anything, as I would still be grinding 18 out of 24 hours a day. Anyways, I continued my grind towards the next rank, 4th on the leaderboard. And after another 12 hours of grinding, I was able to achieve that rank as well. At hour 43, with almost 5,000 kills, I surpassed number 5 on the leaderboard. And I'm not kidding when I say, literally the next hour I was able to reach number 3 on the leaderboard as well. I don't have any clean shots of it, but take a look at this.
Oh my God!
It was almost hour 50 now, and I was starting to get really tired. I was hardly able to stay awake, sometimes even falling asleep for a few seconds. And above that, I have to deal with people like this, just because I was on the leaderboard.
A god-level threat has appeared. Touch grass! Sneaky god level!
Leave me alone! Ah! Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
So yeah, this grind was getting really hard because of people like that, but I knew I was only a few hundred kills away from the number 1 rank, so I decided to keep going. Here are some more encounters I found interesting.
Guys, let's report his Chanel.
Adrian.
Anyways, at this point at hour 50, I was at number 2 S rank. I was about to lose my number 2 rank, but this guy ended up coming out of nowhere and helping me. This was the only person that helped me instead of attacking me because of my rank in this whole challenge, and his help made it so that I didn't lose my number 2 S rank. For the next 40 hours, yes, 40, I kept grinding to hold on to my rank, and by the end, I had a 1,000 kill lead. I began nearing the 100-hour mark, and thus the end of the challenge. This was it. This was the final stretch. My brain was completely cooked from sleep deprivation and fatigue by now, and I'll show you an example in a minute. But the end of this non-stop 24/7 gameplay was finally coming to an end. I planned to end the 100th hour milestone by also reaching 10,000 kills, putting me at exactly 100 kills per hour. And finally, ending the 100 hours with 10,000 kills. Hold up. The title clearly says I got number 1 S rank, so why am I at number 3? Well, for that, let's reverse a little bit. There. The current number 2 is nowhere to be seen on the leaderboard 8 hours ago, meaning he used hacks to farm almost 11,000 kills in 8 hours. This puts me at number 2 spot, but what about number 1? Well, when looking at his account, it becomes really obvious that this guy is alt farming. His username is literally MangoFunkDeHex. His account was made on the day the leaderboard reset. He's also friends with people asking to be unbanned, so it's pretty much confirmed this guy is playing unfairly and alt farming. And that marks me as the number 1 S rank on the leaderboard. And also, to give you an idea of how cooked I was by the end of this, for videos like this, I write important things that happened in notes, and near the end of this was one of the lines I wrote. Killed player 222-1216 PM BTW 4th now. So if anyone can find out what this means, please let me know since I genuinely have no idea. Thank you for watching the whole video. Like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and I recommend you watch this video next, but YouTube thinks you should watch this one instead.